Hello, I'm Jennifer.
And hi, I'm Barbara of the Sisters and Company, and we are a luxury design firm located in Stone Mountain, right outside Atlanta. We do residential and commercial homes. One of our favorite things is working with our clients and helping them to achieve their dreams, and also giving them something they didn't even know they needed.
We're here today at Project Longleaf, a beautiful home we designed for one of our favorite clients. She wanted a beautiful black and white decor. We decided to choose that color as well as add layers of pops of color to give more character to the space. We wanted to create a very nice ambiance of different textures and layers throughout the house. So as you can see, as we go through, there are beautiful black and white rooms that are all different in their design. Come along with us.
Can you share the vision behind your company?
Yes, the vision of our company, initially when we started being sisters, is that we just love design and we wanted to work together. But our overall vision is to be able to help homeowners achieve the look that they want in their home. Not just look, but also function. And we try to do that while having fun and making it livable and just bringing them in and making them feel like it's part of it. We're easy to work with, we're fun to work with, and we want to make sure that our clients enjoy the process. And at the end, we want to show them the reveal and have them just freak out. We love for them to see the reveal and say, ah, that's what we look for.
Why interior design?
We grew up in North Carolina on a farm where we were afforded the opportunity to be very creative. Our mother was creative. She loved design. We used to do so many things in terms of sewing and making our own clothes. We used to decorate our own playhouse that was in our attic. And we were definitely entrepreneurs back then because we used to charge a fee for people to come up to our playhouse at Halloween. And we would have all kinds of things for them to do and charge them for. So we definitely know about entrepreneurship from being young. But our mother taught us how to sew. She taught us how to design. She absolutely loved it. She would let us change her house with every season. So obviously it was near and dear to our hearts. And it was something that we always wanted to do. Even though we went to college for something differently, we eventually came back to what we truly love, and that was interior design.
What is it like getting to work together as sisters?
Well, working together as sisters is both rewarding, and of course, it has challenges also, but more rewarding than anything. It's really great to be able to share a business with your sister. It's someone that you trust, it's someone that you know got your back, but also we've been able to travel the world together. We've been able to, all of the highlights of the business, we've been able to share together. So it's always special when it's someone that's that close to you. So we always say we can finish each other's sentences because we are so much alike. And that's probably what gets us in trouble more than anything else is the fact that we are so,
So
much
much
alike.
alike.
But it's also something that is dear to our hearts. We come from a large family of 11, but we've always been close. And so I think that just was natural for us to go into business together.
Let's move to the office and we'll explain our design process. Then we have this beautiful room here with all the beautiful decor. Oh, beautiful space. Here we are in the home office of the black and white home. And one of the things we decided to do in here is to paint the walls black to give the really nice moody look that our clients wanted. This happens to be the man's home office, so we wanted to create lots of texture with lots of different colors in the space and to create a nice neutral color palette on the backdrop of the black walls.
And one of the most big features in this room is a beautiful built-in space that you see behind us. As you can see, it has a beautiful wallpaper in the back that makes the highlight that you see with the gold aspects of it. And all of this was customized for all of the different accent pieces that you see in this space. But this really gives the husband a great space to work from with his dual laptops.
Another jewel in this space is this desk. This desk was designed for this client and picked just for him because he wanted something that wasn't too big so he could move around. So we chose a desk that has curves on the side. It has this beautiful natural wood tones on the top and lacquer rounding to the bottom to the floor. It gives a really nice modern contemporary flair for the space, and it does dual purposes so that he can work from here when he wants with his laptop and of course work from the back side with the double screens.
One of the other elements in this room is the artwork. The artwork we chose for this space was both contemporary, but still stayed with the color scheme that we were using in the room. It has black and white and caramel. When we chose to place the art on the wall, we were able to place it where it has a 3D effect. So it actually makes it look like it's floating. And that was a great aspect for this part of the room. Also, the window treatments is one of the great elements of this room. We chose to do them in what we call a strié design, which is where we color block. So we have the tan and then the black colors, and then they're also made where they close so that our client, when he's working, he can close them off. They have a blackout lining and he can make it as dark as he wants when he's working. When we start a design project with our clients, one of the first things we do is we sit down with our clients and discuss exactly what it is they like to see in their space. We design and talk to them about what elements they want to see in the room, also how they're going to use the space, because that's always so important. And once we do that, then we start fact finding to find out what they like, as far as they like a comfortable seat or whether they like something more sturdy. And then we go into the elements and we measure everything. We measure the entire space so that we can then start do the floor plan.
Once we've gone to the home and have taken all of the necessary information we need, we come back to our design studio. And that's where we start the creative process. And one of the things we like to do when we start the creative process is we like to review our notes, and we want to pay close attention to what it is the client told us they wanted, because that's very important. We know how to pull the space together, but we want to make sure that we obtain what they want because it's their home and we want it to be personal for them. So we start the design process by pulling together all the necessary fabrics, furnishings, lighting, accessories, all the elements for the space. We put it together in a design presentation, which includes a design board where we've attached to the design board everything that's going to go in the space because we want to give really good visuals. We also do a 3D rendering. We also have fabrics and hardware and trim and rugs and everything for them to touch and feel. Because one of the things that's very important when we're trying to do a design for a client, we want them to be comfortable with what we've chosen. And if they're comfortable, then we move to the next process.
The next process after we've done all of the design work is actually the math part. That's when we got to go in and make sure that all of the furniture fits. We also want to make sure that what we've designed fit the budget that we've discussed with our clients. We go through this process to make sure that we can put together a good project and a good estimate for the client. And then it's time to actually show it to the client. And that's when we show them the rendering and the boards, just like Jennifer talked about, so they can actually see what it is that we've come up with. And then after they've approved it, then we move into the ordering phase. The ordering phase is even more important sometimes than the design. This is when we have to make sure that we have crossed every T and dotted every I. Yes. We are making sure that we order everything to specifications based on that design plan, and then we go ahead and place the order, and then next comes in the tracking.
Tracking is very important. We want to make sure that we have a majority of the client's items in stock before we do the big reveal. The big reveal is one of the most important parts of our process. We generally have our clients to leave the home for the day, and we come in and transform the home while they're away. And that is one of our most rewarding times.
Yes, we love the reveal because that is when The clients get to see what we saw in our eyes, but they
Yes.
sometimes could not see. But now they get to see it for themselves. And we get to see the expression on their face when they walk into their new home. And that is truly the most grateful part, is because we have actually at that point changed their lives. And that's what we do, why we do it.
And during that process, we have a lot of parts moving on reveal day. We have movers, we have installers, we have as designers, assistants. The house is going crazy. It's a fun day. And when everything fits and everything's beautiful, it's so rewarding. And like Barbara say, if we don't have them crying at the end, we haven't done our job. So most of the time, we have lots of tears.
And here we are in the man cave. This is our special bar that we did for our client so that they would be able to entertain when they're seeing people in the man cave, with a custom bar that has all of the refreshments that they need, the houseware for their glassware, and it's a beautiful, beautiful countertop that you see here.
Foresight. One of the other elements in this space is this beautiful wall of wood. We actually did a 3D effect on this wall to mimic the color palette for the space. The background is black and the linear tubes are gold. Sometimes they look as though they're metal, but they're not, they're wood. And another element in this area was the lighting that we had to go down the hallway to illuminate the hall as you walk past. When the lights are out, it creates a very nice ambiance.
And here you sort of see the terrace level outdoor space, a cozy place where they can come and relax and enjoy the fire pit.
How has your experience been as a Black woman in the interior design industry?
As a Black woman in the interior design industry, there has been a lot of challenges, especially in the beginning. Jennifer and I have been in business for over 27 years. So when we first entered the business, there weren't as many African Americans in the interior design space. So we found challenges sometimes when we were looking for vendors, sometimes when we would go in showrooms. They weren't always as receptive to us as they were to our white counterparts. However, as our business grew and they realized what we had to offer, they became more receptive. And as more and more Black interior designers came on board, we saw a change. We saw where they became more accepting. From a client's perspective, we've always been pretty fortunate with being able to find clients, white clients and Black clients. It really didn't matter because I think they were able to see what we were able to bring to the table. So now we have a robust portfolio of everyone. But since we are in Atlanta, which is the Black Mecca, as we all know, we are able to work with a large number of African American homeowners who really seek out a Black designer. And so it has made life a little bit easier now that the playing field has been sort of, not completely, but it has been leveled some.
When you look back at your time working together, what are some of the highlights?
I would say when I look back at the time working together with my sister, some of the highlights has been most importantly our ability to be able to work and bring together a business with Black women. That has been one of our biggest highlights. We love seeing them flourish and grow. We also love the fact that we were able to travel a lot together, receive ultimate rewards such as Franchise of the Year or Designer of the Year, and travel to so many beautiful places together and get recognized. And I think that is one of our biggest highlights that we have done through our business. Thank you for enjoying us today here at Project Longleaf. We hope you have enjoyed the tour.
And if you would like to learn more about me, my sister, and our company, please read about us at theboldmaven.com.